The Atlantic.
Oh, Dairy Queen for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dairy Queen. Yeah. I mean, like I said, food is an important part, but it's all the right foods you take. I mean, we can't eat all the good sweet and sour and whatever foods. We have to be consistent, like broccoli and chicken. I know you get tired of it after a while, but for you to order to get to that next level, you have to really, accept what you get into. Because I know some people say like it does get boring, but you want to do well in the sport, you gotta, take it the good with the bad. Um, this is for a man, KL. He says, hope you stick with it. Appreciate that, brother. Also, this is for a man, Lawrence says, that's a blessing. You don't have high blood pressure and your body well contained due to diabetes. Miss Lisa, I hope you continue on your healthy journey too. Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's a blessing because I tell you the truth, I'm genetically predisposed. Both my parents had to deal with, and also my father, he passed away from heart issues. Especially a lot of people. We have but anyways, I don't want to hold y'all too long, and I do appreciate time. Share your
Thank
thoughts.
you so much for the opportunity to come on. I appreciate
Well,
it.
it's not a problem because, like I said, this is why I have this channel to have people out there who need. You never know. You can inspire somebody, being that you're a woman in your 50s who got into sport later in life.
Mhm.
Mother, raising kids and some responsibilities. And Trish, she's been in the game for quite some time, and she has done pretty well for herself, and helping out people, and finding their way in the sport.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this since 2008. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I was one of the first original physique pros. So,
Yeah.
but you find
Yeah.
longevity in the sport by being healthy and not going nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The league
It's
has evolved from
definitely a
time.
mental thing also. Mental stress relief. It's all the above.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you have to really love what you do. And I know it's tough. Again, the sacrifice you have to make. I mean, there could be more things you can do with your time, but because you're determined to get to that level, especially want to be a pro, step on the stage. Maybe someday you and Trish do a show together. You never know.
I don't know if I want to compete against her.
Yeah, you never know. So
Anytime.
continue to stay on your health as well, George. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you never know because your friends. I know ladies who friends they love competition. And
No
they,
friendly competition.
yeah. So again, being backstage, you support each other. Sometimes it's not always like that. Sometimes you have people who can give you a little bit of looking up and down like you're short.
Yeah.
But
I am
when you
short.
have, yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, but as long as you have people like Frisch and your kids and your family and friends that support you, I mean, you can just keep doing what you're doing. I think like people like your ex-husband, if he has a problem with it, that's on him. If anything,
Hit the
you
road.
have you have to
Yeah.
live for you. And if he can stand by you and say, "Hey, honey, I'm there with you. I'm here with you. I fix your meals like that. Whatever you do." I think one thing I think often a lot of people go like this. These women probably want to be me and want to be yeah, yeah, yeah. But these are two lovely ladies right here. Very lovely ladies.
I think we're
And
still pretty feminine.
yeah, yeah. It's just your different look compared to the everyday woman because you love what you do and you really are passionate. I keep saying it's a passion to be a bodybuilder. Not everybody can do what y'all do. To come in, to train, to work out, to really make those improvements, and also again, the sponsorship does help. I know you've been looking to help some people with sponsorships. I know there's guys out there saying, "Hey, Lisa, Trish, you know what? If I do something for you, would you?" No, no, no. Stop that. Stop that. Be like this. Be genuine. Says, Miss Wood, Miss Hill, I like your relationship as coach and friend, and you're very inspiring, especially you, Miss Hill, to get into
Thank
sport and
you.
find your way. So if anyone you're interested in being part of our company, and maybe help y'all along the way, in your process and to grow and develop as athletes, we're happy to help you out. In return, to see you do the best in your sport, in your field. So if you're interested, working with a company, we're happy to help you out.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that always.
Yeah. Uh, we got here from a man, Lawrence says, well, Trish, you inspire all the athletes on the way, including clients.
Yes, she does.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yes, she does.
that's good. It's good that you have a good relationship because I know some people have a relationship with a coach. You may not even meet their coach, because a lot of them do online, stuff these days, and then you might not even see him, but it's good that y'all, like, right now they're both at Trish's house because we don't because the idea was they're gonna be. I said, what, the screen's gonna be. I gotta I only can see one of y'all, and but we had to make it more. We can see both of them together. But as I said again, I learned a lot from my discussion with you ladies. I learn and I understand, what it takes to be someone in the sport, especially as a woman. And and this is what I'll ask you, especially for you, Lisa. What would you want out of bodybuilding for yourself towards the future?
Well, I would like to get my pro card. But what I want out of it is just still to grow and improve. I'm probably my own worst critic. So I look at myself and I see all the things that I want to improve upon. So I just want to keep that discipline and reach my goals.
Mm-hmm. And same thing with you, Trish, because you're on your way to the Masters Olympia. That can get you Olympia qualified. What's your future?
Just to keep on competing. I just love it. And whether I qualified again next year, we'll see. I mean, I just love it. Winning was just like the cherry on top, right? So
I was so honored to be able to be there to see her win that show. A couple of us surprised her and went out to watch that show for her, and that she won was it was incredible.
That was a huge surprise.
It was a great moment. It was a great moment.
Yeah, because I know Teresa was with you at the Clash, and also she competed at the Atlantic Coast. The Clash, they're gonna have it next year. I think I heard that was just like a one-time thing. I don't know what's going on with that. Some shows have dropped women physique from the lineup. Triple O, they're not having it this year. But I saw that Annie Revicchio, who runs Muscle Angels, is being one of the sponsors. Maybe she might change that. You never know.
I hope so. We need more shows.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a little bit more.
Not a lot of shows for pro physique.
Well, compared to women's bodybuilding, you do have a little more. But yeah, you got kicked out of just saw that Legions pushed you out because I interviewed Yvonne Pennington the day before she won her Olympic qualification. Rika Jones, she's been on my channel and she was the last champion for the St. Louis Pro. And Pittsburgh's having a big thing because they're putting up $10,000 to win physique for their show. Wow. That's about as much. I think it's just maybe not as much compared to the Triple Texas. I think Sarah puts up $15,000 for women's physique, and she said she did for this year. Last year, did all competitors from the top from 6 down to 10 got $1,000 a piece.
Nice.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, Sarah's stepping up. Respect her passion for bodybuilding, what she's doing. One person I'm not a big fan of, I know you competed with her, is Natalia. I mean, I understand you want to be competitive, but hey, you've been Miss Physique Olympia before. You've been the top 3 the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, I understand you want to be competitive. I understand that, but still, you're taking opportunities away from people who really want to get there. I mean, I think I talked to one lady who competed the show. She just felt like this could have been a chance, but it's tough.
I think with her though, it's her sponsors. She's actually competes a certain amount of times per year.
Yeah. Well, I understand.
I get it.
Yeah, you gotta make your money, or your money make you. This is my man. I says, I believe anything is possible. Lisa, you inspire others as well. Also,
thank you so much.
This is from a man, Nadio. He says, "Hi, Trish Wood. How many kilos you have on and off season? Do you have different food and off season kilos?" He must be from Europe because We go by pounds here, brother.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like I said, what?
I'm 120 pounds right now, and I competed about 110.
Mhm. Yeah. But that's the standard.
And
I
ate
think.
the same shit all year.
Yeah. Oh, we got here, man. Curtis L. Jr. Curtis is coming through. Says, Miss Hill looking good, and Miss Wood have your glasses cute.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I tell you, these guys when I get you ladies out here to get excited. You know, there's an old Smo saying, Lisa. We say, I told this to Trish, when your ladies rock hard, we'll rock hard. That's the situation. But like I said, we respect, what about what you do as a competitor, and just the work you put in the time, and sacrifice you have to make. I mean, from my doing these interviews, I get to learn a lot, and in just so much that's involved with to be a bodybuilder. Here we got one here from Nudo. He says this. He says, Lisa, when is your plan to take your pro card? Say, well, what she says she's going to probably do Teen Collegiate Masters. That's around July. So we do a live stream. You want to check it out.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean,
I'll do my best.
Well, like I said, that's all you can do. You got to do your best. That's all you can do. Like I said, it's a tough sport. If you do your best is good enough. Sometimes you can ask no more than yourself, and you can ask no more of yourself than anybody else can ask you. So, folks, we do appreciate the lovely Mrs. Lisa Hill and also the lovely Miss Trish Wood coming through, sharing their stories. Also, wish her best of luck, both of them, especially Lisa to get a pro card. Trish possibly maybe, getting the Olympic qualification at the Masters Olympia. Ladies, I mean, really, I can only say best of luck to you. So, where we let you go? We have anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah. Go, Trish.
Yeah. I just have a lot of people that have just joined my pages and stuff, and I just want to thank everybody for the support. It means a lot to me.
Yeah,
I actually have the same. I have a lot of people messaging me, joining